Good to see you. Thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you again very soon. Dominic and Darren obviously staying with us for the second session of the afternoon part of this 2020 Welsh Open final. Let's rejoin our commentary team, Terry Griffiths and Willie Thorne, with Shaun Murphy leading 4-0.
I don't think I've ever enjoyed an interval so much. I mean, two great interviews with Karen Wilson and Shaun Murphy, and then the legend that is Ray Worden. Really in-depth conversation there with the boys in the studio. Absolutely first-class Ray was, and an absolute gentleman on and off the table, and one of our game's greatest ambassadors, and we're delighted to see him here. On the other hand, we talk about him hitting out the ball. A few seconds ago, Ray was saying he hits it too hard, some of the long pots. It's hard to criticise, but once again, hit that hard, hit it thin, and all of a sudden, first chance to Shaun Murphy. It's funny watching the match last night with Yang Bin Tao. Shaun had a ridiculously bad run of the ball in the opening two frames. Everything that Yang did went right, everything that Shaun did went wrong. Totally different today, though.
Well,
and once again, the ball's in prime position for a large lead in this opening frame of the second session.
four.
Playing the slightly more difficult red just to leave the pink in play, and he's missed it.
Shaun Murphy, 4.
He just tried a little pinch a little bit there to make sure he finished nicely on the pink. He's concentrated more on the kiss there than the pot, and because of that, missed it.
One. Eight. Nine. $16. $17.
His aim coming into this second session of this final was to win it 3-1 of the 4 frames they're going to play in this best of 17 final. If he can come out of this session 3-1, be only 5-3 behind, he won't be too concerned because he knows the could have maybe should have won 2 frames of the
25.
opening 4. On the other hand, Sean knows that if he can get out of this maybe 6-2, that's all he deserves the way he's played. He's played very well indeed. Karen Wilson, of course, is nicknamed the Warrior. He'll need all of his battling qualities to get back into this match.
31. 32. 38. 39. 45. 46.
'A little bit too straight on the pink, that's why he's had to leave this red slightly more difficult than he wanted. Break goes to 46.
52.
Can he get the another 30 points he'd need to make this frame safe? Oh dear, that nearly
53.
bobbled, hence the position on the cue ball hasn't worked. Played to get on the half ball blue. Nearly missed this, hit it thick. Didn't have a good angle on this yellow. Now will he play behind the red on the baud line and to leave a choice of 2 reds? That's what he's played. And played it perfectly.
$55. 56. 58.
Just make sure you pot a colour carrying off this next red to leave Sean Murphy needing a snooker. Could do with potting the blue.
$59.
Be a little bit disappointed that's rolled through too far. Okay, he'll be 60 in front with 59 on after potting the blue, but he'd love to pot another red to keep Sean Murphy sitting down. If he misses the red, Sean Murphy will play for snookers. $60 in front, 59 on.
64.
Well, it's an excellent break of
Darren Wilson,
64, but it may not
64.
be enough, but it should be.
He gave a smile anyway. He's been doing that for a while now. If anything goes wrong or balls he misses, he just smiles about it. It's a good thing to do.
One.
Sean will hope one of the three reds stays in a similar position to what it is now. So at least then he can just play the snooker behind the pink, and it has done. That red nearest the pink spot, that's the one he'll leave last, and then he'll
7.
play the snooker in behind the pink. So this frame is still very much alive.
8.
That split couldn't have worked any better. He doesn't want to be moving the red. He's just having a look now where he wants to finish after
15.
the next black.
Karen be devastated if he loses this one again. He's at a 64, 52 and 45 break, and he's well in front, and he's lost
60.
4 frames, maybe 5 now.
One thing Karen Wilson does know, sitting down in his chair, that he's going to be snooker when he comes to the table. It's just a case of how bad will the snooker be. Sean will be trying to make sure the cue ball was virtually touching the pink to make him come
23.
off the black cushion first rather than off the side cushion. That's perfect.
Sean Murphy, 23.
This is not easy to hit.
Foul. Sean
That's the
Murphy,
snooker he can
4.
now win. 33, so he needs the pink or black off this last red. Now if he can cut this in and avoid the jaws of the middle pocket, he may well play it, because he can get onto pink or black. But that is going to come very close to the jaws of the middle pocket. It's not a case of hitting, it's a case of not leaving a pot on this end of the table. He'd love the red to go back up into the ball carrier, but how does he do that? That's why he's looking at the more difficult escape. Rather than one cushion, he's looking at 2 cushions, so he can leave plenty of distance between balls. See, 1 cushion.
Yeah.
You don't particularly want to leave a long pot on for Sean. Remember, he needs pink or black. And that was the problem, you see. Playing it that way, almost bound to leave a pot on. One good pot. You can just screw across the face of the black and leave a choice of pink or black. You can play for both colours here. And Terry mentioned a few moments ago what a body blow this would be. As a matter of fact, you couldn't see him coming back from 5-0 behind, especially if he loses the frame in such a way as this. But a reprieve. It's amazing when you're in form, isn't it? How everything goes safe when you miss, and when you're out of form, whatever you do, it goes over the hole. This one has got to be played firm. Screw off the side cushion, loads the check side. Try and get under the black into the same pocket. I'll have to commit to this full out to get the bite on the cue ball. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant shot. Brilliant shot. How well has he hit this? Play that shot all day, you couldn't hit it better than that. Karen Wilson, a wry smile. It won't be a wry smile in a minute if he pots these 6 balls.
Eight. Ten. 13.
Can only sit and hope. And when I say hope, he's just got to hope he doesn't get the right angle on the blue. That's his last possible chance. And this is not the right angle.
17.
It's possible to finish wrong angle on the pink here. Sean just have a little nod and wry smile. Now do you play 1, 2, 3 cushions to get on the pink into the left hand corner? Or do you screw it in one cushion to play the pink in the right hand corner? He's not sure which one he wants to play. He's looking at the 3 cushion escape. Sorry, it's not escape, 3 cushion pot. Well, he's played it 2 cushions.
22.
Not absolutely perfect. You can't finish straight on the black, but you can certainly get very close to it.
$28.
It's been an amazing match, hasn't it, for Sean Murphy? I know he's been the better player, but it could have been so different. Very well played, Sean Murphy. He needed a snooker in that frame. Karen Wilson made a break of 64. It wasn't enough again. Sean Murphy goes further clear. It's 5-0.